ben we feed you know. Quote for the day also, when the time is right, I the Lord will make it happen. Isaiah 60 verse 22. When the time is up or the time is right, I the Lord will make it happen. Or say me any awurade say emere ne so e woni mmere mu a mema niema asiyi hwe onipa pe yo onipa pe ya mane onipa pe yo brewu onipa ye pe no intini ye ka amen ye awurade wo penya ho nti God's time is the best ade bia wo ye bia no yese fa nyame bata ho na ka se eyo onyame ne pa se nyame pa it doesn't last se nyame ne pa it create problem ma position no adwuma ade awotum whatever you want to do in life, if it is not the will of God, it won't succeed. Ono so ya na de woni mrem nya wu mrem. God does the things in his own way. Anya wo de open awurade pe wu. Eti sambre ya wani abra wo pre hu gidigidi ani ema nko yie no awurade pe ne se anya right time. Eti na bi a obehu se yaso obi o nipa wo sisu ancha obi aso se nipa papa bi nipa papa ancha wo wiase ana obi nya din gidigidi wo dey short up pan wo ko. You don't understand. Obi ti ba tra wiase oni din oni hwe ba wani baba ho so no nya watra sase so ache ba your wealthy or your wine or musika or then watra wiase ache obi baba within a shortest possible time obi nya bibia attention ba no so sa no ko. It isn't the will of God. Nyame pe ene ye opepa. Enti ne dwumadi a na hyase na make kachiro say. Kachiro ho say obompa ya kachiro ade say rade wo pe na nya ho. Bi fifi akode me kwa mi bai. Ade biara me mesusu se me pe no. Se ye wo rade wo pe se emmemu a manembrem. Enya wo pa e manemem. Dear God, edu baby a yesa wo de nyankopon. Enti no amana hunu se ade na wo koye no san succeed a onim hu bi. E succeed a onim hu bi. Fa hye ne nsa. Enti mesra whatever you are doing today, believe in yourself say nye yi a empaba. Ewade time no so ye. The time no so a e be yi. Thank you very much. Itikai Isaiah 60 verse 22 why na for to uko to dream. Akwa ba 11.
Yeah, you open a kasi.
Na mo te say.
Yakopon adom ya.
Ya de nyame ase. Asoye te say.
Yakopon adom bibia aboko.
That's great. That's great. Amonfo a ebe sayare no omunya results because na ya na hia me ba.
Yakopon adom na edika open a kasi ma me fa ofide kasi esu na minchia ahwefo a ehwe eye Ghana sesan ene awie na ye di nchia kase so free level 11 Heba Consult e de ma obi bia Dr. Rosemary si o chia obi bia
je no so
na edikan no wa wo hwe me wada Roma e bia wo bebi wonua bi epe adwuma na nche nurse adwuma ho me di number bi to dwa sesi a fa number no na after the program no frame ni eni nkomo 0550 60 25 68 0550 60 25 68 friend number we fama wo baby wonua bi na on frɛ ebi o ye net ne penes na hodwo na ye be kɔ ye nkomodie no so no obi a wa by 11 aso ye bi adi adanse se wanya ayaresa na nanu yakra ne ye ni kasem ne se papa bi anu ntumi kura nante ne mamma ne kura ne mu e de ba 11 ade a chi ye no na papa na asori anante a chese ne ogina no ho so dedenden kura 11 ye kan tu ye ho ene ti ye kase wo de tu ana mo ne bra ya so ye na enne ne ye kan se sabi obe mebo ho no mo ne be masam nkoyie ode boss wa no wagiem ato na adwendwen wane me ndro bebre onyamu aye bia 11 Heba Consult stebra ya so ye dro ni na ya bibidro na saso ye aduane aye di ya o de bia doctor ka se kontomre no asia ka se kontomre nya na ba ye de be ma o hye nso aye aduane aye di ya kontomre mesuwa kekadro pepper garlic ya na doctor edi say yare etu yare ase into be no maduro be wie no wonya akiri oha obia because yenuane ayedi ya bema bɔ ne mema sam enkoyie infection say ha no ɔde bɔ so wa asabio na wagye mu atuna adwendwen bema bɔ won so wa asabi no ho kwamwa na broni friend sperms no entumi
hyenyi sen
wobetumi adi agro bia yi star bia bi enso bon say eno no the end product no na de how any adwendwen na de ba 11 heba consult say to an mo na bra ya hye ye no bema waduro a yenduane a yedi ya a be rectify sa problem no e di amama won so ho aiden etumi ato baby a wo hwe o Ghana baby a no to an mo ne bra 11 ahye ye 11 say dia na how o bible ho ma infertility ye ka mema so die oba so die sa o bible wa insuo bi nketekete gu na se e wonka o bible ho no so a o ha nketekete bi wo na wo ho a wo to an mo anu medura obi kra de o se wa bre onto an mo bio
o so mi nko bio
11 say to an mo ne bra bra na so ye na obehwe se bibie how bia no obeyden obeyi afuru ama wasoma de adwo nyese wo ba 11 na pe na ye hwew ana se ye de aduro kan doctor nyanto boase ne odi nkomo ene ofa emfidie mu hwehwe ehu how ansa no de aduro be kan o de aka ena doctor ta aka bibi se nyanti o se book ansa na wa ba nyese wontumi emma na hye ya na se wontumi mba eye level ba ko so tem bia wo pe na mum doctor person o ma wo tie ase se wo be gya yaresa ni kwa se wo be twen bebre asa na we hu doctor e ba ne sajo how ba nti tuana mo na frɛ doctor se doctor enne juade me ba wo nchen abagya yaresa na doctor ka cho se bra wo be ba ne se we siese we chi dada nti nya fe na wo ba be twen be di lai mu an wa tin fifiri asa na we hu doctor
nya so we kwa ko bu be buki appointment
enu an se wo doctor me ba enne me ba nti time na wo ho me wo this time na wa ba obeba doctor sese wachi nti wo ba ya pe na doctor so hwew se na be yo benya kwan asan wachi akoba bia ofiri ba ye awo how bia ni ho fre doctor e wa homa true face so 0243 127 123 0243 127 doctor say oh East Legon Labaoleshi opposite Ally filling station e ho na 11 heba consult ye wo bra obi ti East Legon ne pe na akumetu East Legon sabio nya yetete miamia horo yi ya so bia na ye wo East Legon
the same thing
and ye wo East Legon
same people na
uba doctor say ya doctor ye ni pe bia na dro kra body enye de sika bi ekura wo bia no wo nyame wa don na be 11 ahye ya wo benya adura nyesa wo no maduro ne keke na wo try ahwe eye adura e be ma wonya apomodin pa stroke na how wanu maduro ayenko diabetes ose ma no maduro ayenko hypertension ma no maduro mo jamo so ma no maduro ma bre afekwa me hunya menye obi o kidney problem wa ya doctor say to anamon ne bra na ahye ye na on hwew na on saw yare na kai say doctor say yawa de bia oye hunhun adwuma at the time bibia oye
okay so spiritual backing
yawa de bia doctor tenase yawa de bia every yawa de bia Thursday bia doctor tenase na ohwe hunhun afem so at the time wachi enti wo de office bia manu medro no anase oyare no tutu say bibi po bi wa akire na mama no medro na nkwa doctor say yawa de bia wo de frɛ no ne to anamo na bra na so ye obehwe bibia no bibia so ato yie Ediama enti antinase wa bra 11 heba consult e ho de ma Dr. Rosemary se bra obaji wa wa tu sempo abusua po yare enti a wo de madam fo bi so wonsa ne bra 11 heba consult bua wo ho kakra bi ne bra na wo be do 11 na share ya wa obedi adanse adanse na ebebrebe aye bubrucha ye tumi ndi wo ba East Legon ho ankasa nipa bebre na na di adanse wo ba Accra ha de obi onim 11 heba consult de onim say yedro eyedura edi dwuma papa entinase ne ma yare fa wo nko wo wa me na mu abra sabia nya ado wo mre so nye ede na wo twen Dr. Rosemary are ready so obeje wo so Miss yare bia sciatica obo wa ni ntini mu twetwe ne to asese etwetwe no obo ho kra na ne hunam dwane mu hyehye no yone pebo mo to na hunam dwane mu hyehye no onum nya waye wanu madura ye nko wo de to anamo ne bra 11 heba consultation ye sa ho hyehye na ho tutuo ni ina no obema waduru ayi ni ina ye fobo na ne timbo ne gen ni ti pai no wanu maduru still ye nko to an one by 11 her back concert as ye wo ba doctor bet you awa too ne ye to ya rebia se e di amount baby wo Ghana baby ya share ba akopɛ e East Legon Violation Road opposite Alive Filling Station and as a Melcom no wo dey say wo we free filling station na wo dey ka say wo be so Violation Melcom no e ye ho a wo frɛ doctor ye ba ba je wo so and as a doctor ba je wo so ne ya fa wa ba ya share ye no wa wo be right level 11 her ba consult as ye na wo pie na wo yare na nkwa na minim baby so ko piem baby a wa ko bia wo de wa chia no wo nyam wa to ana mo ne bra ya re bia tete wo ekuro cancer kuro
yes
eye ketu ebu level 11 wo ekuro tu no we treat enko bra level 11 a share yam wo ani sisi me no ka so wo on pese obekoto ko so koto pe no waka ontumi sorry be ntiso bi so no mu wo ti wo e twende bra 11 heba consult as ye obo na kwa ina ye ne ya ne na kwa ina hwe no we de ya abe ya asese mu aye nyunyuni
aye mu nyunyunu
obi da no
obi sasabro ba
aba no wanu medura no manu menko 11 se wo twende because bra na eduro na nkasa na ode be ma no ye aduane aya yedi aduane ayedi ya o aduane ya pepper de bia pepper ahontia garlic ni onion ya ye je ni ya yedi kontomre ni habamba Bible na ka se mundi aduaba fa haban no say yare no eye no na Dr. Rosemary's e say yare enti wo twanje to an mo na bra na so ye to an mo na bra level heba consult ya share ye e wo East Legon La Violation Road opposite Alive Filling Station e ma East Legon ni hunahuna
utidi na na fo ye ma hyew
order for share
just kakese
e ma East Legon no e hunahuna East Legon de ye din kake but wo ba level 11 heba consult a share ya wa wo be hunu se wa ba baby papa na serious kura na akrokro de ma se bo na e ba ya so e ba ja pomudin no eno kura ye first class woni ba pa enti mo ye abusua muntu ana mo na mo mra mo ya akra dwumeku ahoro bia so organize de bia me ka se asori ana se fan clubs bi ni mo a mo maka mo ho aboma tikuo bi mo pese se doctor bana be hwe mo a woni doctor din sa wo so a doctor obeba Monton Sanfre 11 heba consult Dr. Rosemary's obeje wo so na yare bia wo se ye hwe ne ka ho asem yetu ase no
but telephone number then sorry so
Fred doctor that was 0243 127 123 0243 127 123 essential WhatsApp number wetumi WhatsApp doctor wetumi type wetumi voicemail and as a voice audio e dia ma se dog we ne ha me se me be hu ubeba na doctor sesi wachi kama into do fa afidie mu ahwehwe bibia mu wie na nya ade a wo beche ubewie no na wo so apomudin ene wa yaresa aye wo chef.
All right, my first number level 11 for that what you said you say dey share.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all the best ewa hasi. Gideon, let me send a birthday message Strongcon and Fama, this beautiful lady. And na wada enti if you're watching me Gideon, if you're there, ma yen sheni and we say abaya happy birthday. And the 29th day and the month of July. Happy birthday Strongcon and Fanco Mano na your friend Evelyn Debra. A.k.a. Mabna and a Mabna birthday, born in 1997, thereabout into a Yanawoda. And then I'm already 27 years of age, and then Yanawoda, by your wishing a happy birthday, Stroko. Okay, so this is my beautiful daughter. Mabna Evelyn Debra, happy birthday going to you and wawoda family nina you wish so happy birthday unanom ketua nyina so am wish so happy birthday enti nyamentu nkwamonyo kase ompejao onfa you wish a happy birthday mo am open number na memfa mamo da mo pe me baba na number me fa mamo da mo ambesa mo kwachia no me mamo nchia na da that's here internet na oda we say no happy birthday na me tunu ko wanya ne kase I remember those days are not ekete pa na ene baby na me e dia bedru nie. I'm sure Abra enjoy your day. Okay. Panda Fashions once again na clothing me. We share material me share by kind courtesy of Panda Fashions inside Accra, Ghana. Baby wo wiase afana na general just pick a phone and call this man say on pam oniema emfamao. Now trust me, any kind of material be will be ho. Ataria mi shey Panda for ana epam e de share me a man man tari nyina opam prompt service nso oye ko adwuma pa se opese ade no enne na apesa woji ochena na apesa woji obepam e de ama e na no white be a me ko ye MC e will be program ase brighter selfie could be program ase enye easy fantastic. So Gideon, brightest physical committee will be showing his picture here. He says we should thank all the people who came to support him. After this one, I'll give it to you. 80 pre panda de wodena na wode asem tiko na ompam woniema emfa maw kafitan jalabia agbada emu bia obeden obepam edi amaw enkwala school uniform and also opam eye ho adwuma pa etiko panda fra wom sisia na panda for edwudwa kama nipa bebre ana de omani akyere panda ho a opam wom niema to be bia beko hu bia so obepam amana ye fashion kuna kasa etisa the city here opeso printed polybag ho niema ne de manema designing of t-shirt designing of tabs max pants ni nyina panda ye ho adwuma Panda Fashion, your looks are concerned. For 0546 33 905 0546 33 905 for friend Abibia be fan. Heritage Christian University son tafro say Danny Daniela onombe sawoso na omo aboa. Wo se men kan kire wo say since 2018. Wo mama sika over 450,000 at the startup at the amount for na saf 450,000 Ghana cedis abika more go into entrepreneurship technology practical learning with professional certification no oye den oye waduma kama KNUST UCC wo mo ne dinsa wo so da ne da nyinara enti ka ho now ne Heritage Christian University enkodinsa wo so ukita wasi ABC, GBC, HND, diploma holders, mature already 25 years and above, ubetinia to school. I repeat, you can go back to school. Etiko na heritage for Royal Natural Health and Wellness Clinic at Bekala Pass Post Office number 1, second to none. Royal Natural Health and Wellness Clinic at Bekala Pass Post Office on Hope. Dr. Joe then a pump for some brand woman show. Now system no problem be a won't be a woman in free home. Brano show now system the problem be obi a omin free. Trust me, Dr. Joe or Bwajuma what the second company agent. What I say infections na ye war diabetes, hypertension, say stroke in a person person fi what na stroke no all tiapo e man mema awo hwaye modinya monda Monco Royal Natural Health and Wellness Clinic and Wabekala Pass Post Office for telephone numbers na free woman normally undinsa was so you better the best of jewelries now you be CC one city gold city bridal say ma be she wega my yefe no one not so him say be ma be board wristwatch no one not so him say be ma be booking to papa no si dwom say be mania and city gold city bridal omo mokola na uduru wo maso ya efe keke ahum ka keke waha eniema nie eniema efe so no moton o ko ware na se de esihye eniema ne kama wo engagement ase saniema na wo paturi ni da no ebi wo he ebi wo maso ye nti ko na oni city gold ani city bridal ending komo na bibia be ye fine e de ama wate na me be du anim kama bibia so aye fine e de ama wate nti bibia ni a na nomadi ensa was currently Junior Bright a selfie kumi and nano memeneda ana owari I was the MC for that particular occasion na or say Gideon fa the flyer no to pay a TV no so me say yem fast da kase ni kabia fama obi biara oba ye ebe support ye no di dwumadie eba ye nti o say this is it. Thank you for celebrating our special day with us and making it the most memorable day of our lives. We are grateful for the abundance of generosity and then kindness of your gift. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Esufi Kumi. Woman of the TV national. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It was a colorful day indeed, and trust me, we did enjoy it ourselves. It's bright, or a politician, member of the New Patriotic Party, Madame Fonono, and Jumedino Echo. So come on. So fast double pia. Na onyankopon enhia wa obadwumade na sememeneda ebeso wa wantimi amba wo do support tanachi Mr. and Mrs. Bright Sifikumi say aseda. Thank you very much. Now nyan to ya dwumade ne so na mente papem so nkomo no emfem free ho krata bia beda bonten na sakrata na aba bonten na me pese yehwe na ye deal with sakrata no senka ne papa mu a krata na aba no se ne papa mu a ana se sakrata na aba no so sunsum tanchire se sana Ghana ye pese ye ne makwa anka ye the best, but a big but say e betumi a happen say an yaka no enso e be wi akire no na enkowie saa. Because a lot of Ghanaians are struggling with Sanyama we. Now, Mamin Kai Kratano and Famao. As a public announcement, recruitment of nurses and midwives. The Ministry of Health, and also saying, Ministry of Health wishes to inform the general public that the Ministry of Finance has issued a financial clearance to recruit 15,200 nurses and midwives. 1. Recruitment will commence on Monday, the 5th of August 2024 at 12 noon. 2. Qualified applicants are requested to formally apply on the Ministry of Health online application portal by logging in onto our website and follow the instructions to select the preferred agency and the ministry. Deadline for submission of application is Friday, the 23rd August 2024 at 6 p.m. I had an interest one year. Medebe Pimson. Last one, the fourth one. Also, the public is kindly informed that the recruitment process is very transparent. Applicants should therefore be aware of any person who may approach them on the pretext of assisting them for recruitment at a fee. The ministry therefore advises all applicants and to make any payment for this process. Whoever pays money does so at his or her own risk. Signed Alhaji Gen Hafiz Adam, Chief Director for the ministry. It had a interest work. Alhaji, they may catch the money. If anything to go by, and a sacred way, and this is the way to go. And here the fagana for our Jumamua and Kaya the best. But dear baby, I want to trust and go for better to say, Mamsikan Koya, Mamsikonko win. Mundif kind fa kokonin come one Juma your phone and Muno. They are the problem. So who got bent and debt registrar and you may forward their problem. Who got license office and you may forward their problem. Who got passport office and you may forward their problem. No. Sana who got ministries baby your friendly pejuma and you may your phone over their problem. No. Why do I say so? Mwamu crofon in the parponting. I continue crofon near Majisica. No more the bar. Musu amutin one sign. Attest to the first any part of ya the other man. No, Musumo sign, I must want the back door sicano, the Mudiasamo. It's Prata Yababontain. I'm not for a call porter, so I call you the bed obey beer. But to whom you know, the protocol kind of thing. Any members of parliament at Tikrom Ha, One sorry of the campaign say because Swansea, my mama fitness for 30, my mama fitness for 20, my mama fitness for say, and no see another problem. It mama be inside already am I. Say Ghana phone call and go for Wajuma. But a certain member of parliament will come and tell us say, young twamba money because or no have fitness for constituency war. And you're not the way out the buyer no. Now the ban is saying. Because we said we should go and do it ourselves. But if a certain member of parliament will come and stand at the constituency and say, Mama Kofako police, Mama Kofako soldier, Mama Kofako nursing. Why would you buy your phone and say, now wonder, young director of passport, why the sign, and no director of passport, Nipa Wakupe the sign. And then Nipa Wakupe. And you have done an unconformity with Jessica, and the court, I'm the same person, somebody. And then a bet and dead registry. Una mano media about will be at social media. Say bet and dead registry. Open business here. Make me a yamau. Why not sign? There's somebody there who signs it. And confirm so the with due process. I found no over the academy. But somebody tells us that within 3 days, men now within 1 minute, nampa. So who are the problem? It is the staff. License office. It is the staff. Eti mo staff na mo fa sa kokko we nkoma omo mo staff no am na jeje nkofo sika e mo makonya se be form am paso ebinya truth be told e bit to me boa me binya uko immigration ya so obi so oje 50,000 obi so oje 15,000 150 million titisika na dia fo bi adwuma uko fire service sa uko prison service sa. Why would they go through that process? And then to my phone, I would have wanted to for. And I want to see for this cannot make my phone actually. No for my Jumana. Etika, this should have been the best processor. And can get an impure to chrome her and then pass it through. Sir, more be a porter on the 5th August. No more closing on the 23rd. Etika, get an impure young nurse in your sewer school or preset. Young father Juma, I am fan. And Coco Porter, no so. No pass it through due places. Or no one ever can no some say. I deal with me call Yan Jimmy Teku, Yan Jimmy Dama, ya funny, ya have orientation, ya have say, Mr. Tia Juma. But then Ghana. It is I call the job paper where I am with the banner. Yasramu, and Dada paper, and I am with the brain. It is opposite with the paper where should they are. Munya mi anshe, namu catch up microphone say. Woman just say the paper, you might have no bomb, a poor bomb chrono. Woman just will be popo, your bad poor chrono. It is unfair. To whom you know, the protocol type of thing is killing this country. So this letter there, Abadia, but the last statement, I told you for, I'm more caution your staff. They are the people doing that, and they have given the opportunity for the outsiders to do it. Thank you very much. 0545402507. Ebeka ko tieje di nkato ye ba Nana Amarichi political activist baba be kamensa enne meneno na edi enkomo ni na sanse two MPP members ami invite omu nyina no had something to do emergency by ko ahomache no updating me ba ko amisa booking no so and no pay no so update me say by 3 o'clock or no so MPP for ko ye bibinti on to me. So today menena na be din come up, we'll be talking at length the NDC eco tamale eco lanche wo mo campaign some e be buy and some keka ye the December kwa na mi no ayura ba omi anso ato e dey money enom ne ade. We'll be talking about all these things e wo fia hase. But me try me ho sema exactly 36 minutes past 3 be ba. We will continue with the show. welcome back. Nana be coming sir enchi be shen komo twetwe ase ba kai say Dr. Sharp Heba and Prayer Center say bra na beje what yarisa enti for the best in terms of herbal medicine e wo Ghana hadia Dr. Sharp say or ye sharp see obia na otuti a cure most of yaribia ahye ho acha obia se enko ebi ti say asthma obi o wa say asthma wo so a wo sa enko e wo so sa kidney problem afi stroke wabubu dem cancer situation diabetes afi awo ho asemi fertility hypertension and to me of waduma ulcer blood pressure and afi bibre na eka ho bra na Dr. Sharp enu indi ensa woso wono no say so ma wayaresa na say anye ya ono ache usika 15,000 Ghana cedis cash free so no saw yare na say anye ya osirawo bra obema usika na what me e dia challenge na fi report ni ma obi a wo Ghana police ba bia what you say ewiase ba bia police o wa afon fa ne kone me che nkotum say waju usika dada wa wanye amfa amao etionsabeka Dr. Sharp Heba and Prayer Center wo Kaswa New Market wo the ADB Bank beside ADB Bank pepe for 0266 14 14 69 0266 14 14 69 Dr. Sharp oh no Nana Kwaba
yeah
na pop to say
overslide ejana dum ene mo mpabo
yes man
ohunam mude ye hu yipa
sanity
akani
Bernard Mono so launch the campaign
yes overslide
yes
nyame adum who say last mbetna na mka kire wisi ansana metumi aye pronouncement bi say asimesi anobentin wafa ne one touch e wo afi elections here just say July akona wi
yes
and meye prophet but say send ya niam akono dynamics bibiri ba besesa
okay
because even though Ora Bernard Mona
yes
yenyina yenim ne activism wo omemu ha and his edge to make sure say he becomes a leader as young as he is.
Yes.
You can't take that away from him. And I think he has made his intention known to some of us in the bedroom.
Okay.
Make a bedroom.
Yes.
Now, officially, on farm metu guy. But nkomodimu no ono so sani anema kofa no de. So bullroom. Na ansana obeborum to become the president of the Republic of Ghana. Of course, and so go through the process.
Yes.
PNC, obefan as the flag bearer. But so we share a brand no now who she show and now who can't any idea. Not just say either say PNC for now make a PNC because as it stands now, CPP on share undecided say they are going on Congress
and I say and I don't mean so only date to be about and I know the character be by
well
mamma send ma Kwame Nkrumah ba onse Nkrumah
okay
and na be busa say or you are aware of this new development and now because some constitution council BBB na sanko phone dey be di animu in terms of sanko phone the character be babontin so na me confirmation from him
okay
it me send the command
okay
but me nyan nka maintain nka yes it seems to see the person can make kind the mouth yes or CPP to hold presidential promise August 24th.
Okay. Well, I don't know much detail about
it. Because
issues,
but apart from that,
of course, before you have a presidential primaries, there should be constituency.
Yes.
So, unless, of course, they tell me say this time around there will not be any executive
and
down
now
there.
only people that na kasai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no issue statement to say he's no more the communication officer was then because he was against of what they were doing and also on pay because they have to do their own canon but the interim for said no, they are going straight to have a flag bearer there.
But the question is if you go straight ahead to have a flag bearer,
yes,
the flag bearer will be standing on what?
What grounds?
Yes, he will be standing on what? Because sometimes it is natural. That is how our constitution mandate say you start from A, B, C, D as a worker could do baby. But you just want to start from
straight from presidential
and maybe I just want to say the presidential will now afternoon on Obabe nominee and as Obabe vote one guy was because normally as you for the for the PNC, like I'm saying, Ora Bernard Mona is going to make his intentions known to Ghanaians, the whole world. Say yes, he is now ready to contest as a president of the Republic of Ghana. The Nyame Aduma o say ukude die ni 31st of July anopa 10 a.m. 11 a.m. Not to say yash or the Jumedina eden ashasi Nyame nchade only yemu bi akasa ma we have agreed say looking at his policies and the way a opeso oye niema say nimde kakra wo yemu say the tanechia epetumi ayejuma until we are looking at a possibility of trying to make sure say emmabu na wo Ghana no nchechemu bia esese ye chechire na wote niema bia say na ye nyina ye koyenim ni yeje oman ifi yankokrafo ya wodi oman no akoje busian wa me feel say nka ebeboa enti 31st of July anopa 11 a.m. Ewo asalam down. In fact, our campaign officer was setting it up. Who was salam down. 72 Mango Street Avenue. Say Ufi, I think is it Gate Hotel and I say Royal High Gate Hotel. It's around the High Gate Hotel. Asalam down. Honum na uduwa na ubisesi. And you crowd bedroom crowd say nimfo nini ade ade ewo ho a bon say this is the office iti what's the main fa free so na me invite officially Homebase TV because mahayana atrubi odijuma and we the one of your own and this is where I think say the media should now try to help in making sure say some of this is a paid back time for him. Make a payback. Na yes bia wakoye bibi obi rituanika but upon all the media
services engagement in the media prompt service
this is where I think say you need to because as part of me being his candidate channel it is even going to help the media because he's one of the media persons we all know
he's all over
I don't think say some of you guys you even need invitation all that you need to do is sorry no pa na only say we your breakfast show ni we have morning show ni we it enoni asema edawa but the PNC itself no wonga shishe say by August 31st na wonga be one congress but on say abofra obeto card de bia obisa bicycle time esan say onim say that obeto card esan say mo na nim say that obedi president nti was 36 you know nti ni niema odi to gwanyina na ye towards the December election nti no obi betrechi na da be na mbeko primaries answer
na wako campaign wako ye
nti na me catch say abofra opeso to car onama no obisa bicycle tie nebo esan so nim say ofi bicycle na obeko moto ofi moto a no akoka nti onim say primaries yi obeko nemo ni vision ni foresight ni nyina is geared towards the December elections.
So that means say the hope say obe winning for the primaries at the PNC to become the flag bearer of the PNC, they're automatic.
But some of us have been this is long overdue. In the year 2020 some of us told him say look, take the mantle to hold the party and make sure say we bring on board youth who now decide for this nation.
Yes.
But he has his own plans, and I think that this is the timer. Onuswa and Adun said he wants to move on. So some of us will have to push him, and
hard,
then he can be able to climb the tree.
Yeah,
and then
plug
what is over there for some of us to also enjoy.
Bernard Mona and Yadine Hong Kong 80 Pre Bernard. One next day, yeah, or launch the campaign until we all be there to support our brother. Now, you tear your day, the Ghana for
in campaign launch per se, but he's outdooring his
intends to be to be the flag bearer
and then the president
of Ghana.
Both the flag bearer of PNC and the president of Ghana.
Wonderful. Okay, now I am quite tamale so also na NDC for finally almost akọ launch who campaign and but I want us to look at why tamale in the first place.
Mame na wase na membo wa baso ne jubedi ada de dey na odi brega na fo ewia no miesa eko na in fact emra ye wo mu e emra fiti next month kon campaign proper will start.
Yes.
And the betting sem there sema asefem nsema asabe ubisa ho kresi na there na okwabranga na obentin otumi egbuegbu na no kasa nsem we ni nyina is because you person your president and you change. This year's election is all about how we can be able to rescue Ghana. And as part of the rescue mission, Ubiare try say obe come out with strategies over to me. I can say from authority say every presidential candidate who has the vision, who wants to make sure say he win the votes of the North, will not sit down and say oh me if you want to mankoye biribi wo ho a
menkoye another region try say support me.
That is it. Because you need to see say have your people been able to accept you as a son of the land by attending whatever program you hold it. Because samemi yade wa adoso na adoso at the end of the day, once you bet to me, I compare say, is our candidate being loved by his own people? Because Senka near course memory day, Senka turn out to be a massania, a bear year, and can the major headlines, you pick it up, and you hear, oh, he has even been rejected by his own people.
Okay,
but that. Reality on the ground is that say you poll 2024 election, the president will be coming from the north.
Is that so?
I will not lie to
because you. Because your various independent candidates are free other places. And this year I am looking at how the ballot paper will look like. The number of people who will be on. But you are saying it emphatically clear on this show today. So the next president in 2025 will be coming from the north.
I am not a prophet, but I am telling you.
Northern region for lucky.
Well, you see, when you talk about northern region, we have Upper West.
Yes.
We have Upper East. We have Savannah.
Yes.
South Africa. Inti, we have Northeast. Inti, let us first now come northern region. And but the fact is that we have the south and then the north. This year's election, the president will come from the north. Whether it is coming from Upper West, whether it's coming from Savannah, whether it's coming from Northeast, it is up to us to psych our minds and make sure say we go in for the right person who will lead this country and make sure say some of the things are will not see it again. Remember that idea it's just a rehearsal. near NDC koye is a rehearsal. Nyanti make is a rehearsal. They want to test their strength.
To see, say.
Yes. They still have the numbers up,
okay.
Because now the perception up there is that Baumia is also coming from the north. And so they have decided, say, almost seat in one vote now. The mentality, Emma, MPP who decided, say, we are going in for Baumia is that they know that when it comes to the southern sector, they have the numbers. So it is left with the northern sector.
What they might tell them.
That is why in some time they were branding MPP as Akan Party. They branded NDC as Votarian Party.
Yes.
Now, when I was the national organizer of PNC, we went to there's a town after overseas. When I the name forgotten. Just said we crossed Busa. In fact, we drove almost 18 hours from Accra.
Quite.
It's the same Ghana.
Quite.
Yes. Na yedu hon. And na Mona this speech. Satam na oye the national chairman.
Yes.
And he said, look, they said you have branded PNC as the Northern People's Party.
Yes.
MPP as the Akan Party. NDC as voter party.
Yes.
In all this, it is true because when you look at the pattern in which they voted, it is rightly so. How is it that PNC now also are branding as Northern People Party?
No.
You don't vote for them. If it is about voting on tribal grounds there, then henceforth all of you vote for PNC.
Yes.
So
that was a louder word part of
But now it is not like that. Political party is about the ideas. Who ideas are your visions you bring. If others share in your visions and your ideas, they will follow you.
Yes.
Over the years, what visions have these two political parties been offering us as a nation? It is all about changing the housing of a Chinese phone, and at the end of the day, it is the same noise we hear. Because when you want to talk about NAPCO,
yes,
obi di bibai, ema enumpo ebe wi achi no, wachiro obi kotumu. You understand? Yeah. Because it was under youth employment.
Yeah.
All these NAFCO staff in the Nasim, is it not under youth employment?
Yeah.
And so you ask yourself, say, Wemba is just a matter of changing
the name and changing the branding.
The only thing is that the YEA still stands. But Ubasha was a U start. Ubasha was a NAPCO. Ubasha was a Obi to be by or say youth in construction as they were trying to tie roads.
If you see a youth in afforestation.
What the BB by is youth in tilapia farming. Do you remember? Was a company B, a US
fraud B.
Yes, right. You understand? It is the same process. The same two parties, when they come, they go borrow money and then come and spend. And you ask yourself, say, has it helped us as a nation? As we speak, yen debt toll is 740 billion Ghana cedis. That is $50.9 billion. If a dollar is 15 cedis per now, and you want to have our debtor, that is how much we are owing.
Yes.
What do we cut 25,000? Men so many cut 25,000 per our what do we call it? Per our population.
Okay.
How we have in this country, which is 30.8.
Aye.
Yes. So that is it. And if you are not able to pay, your unborn generations will come and pay. And the usual noise making when we go to parliament, bring this, do this. When it comes to loan approval, we don't hear them.
Yes.
So sometimes I wonder, say they have a percentage when they they approve the loan there.
Because it's true, because a lot of people will come and say, I know yeah, almost objecting at this particular time. Have they forgotten say it went through parliamentary procedure long before answer parliament, because there's parliamentary select committee which has everybody there. So parliamentary select committee will approve it, come to the floor of parliament, we debate, and we are gone. We are done. But when the implementation comes meanwhile
the document will go around.
Everybody check round sana.
Yes.
Then when Ghanaians tend to believe say moje kata, someone tells us moje kata.
And that is why I'm saying say I am tempted to believe say when they approve the loans, we have something small. You see, all developed countries, the developed countries, how we go to them for money. Have we asked ourselves, what is their medium of language? Okay. As part of, maybe a tip of the iceberg, as part of Monet's policy and vision, he has decided, say, look, he's going to make our local language medium of studies in our schools.
Fantastic.
And with that, we can adapt 2 major languages, which of course, if we look at the country, the commonest language are Obiaka Iyechi, which is Akan, and then Hausa. And so if we are able to nationalize these 2 languages, building a car in Hausa, everybody will be able to understand without cracking your brains and writing the I am going to do this.
Blah blah blah.
The language in which you understand. If it is in tree, and one is a tree, not just say which I find is very fantastic.
Oh yes, but over the years, I don't see reason why you're doing this feeling for 4 exams.
You understand?
It doesn't make sense.
And the countries now developing. If you go to China,
I'm Germany.
If you go to Korea, if you go to Germany, if you go to Japan, all these countries are they use their own language and they have developed.
So the professors no,
but the point is we go and learn English, and when we come back, we throw it away. No, but have you noticed, if somebody will just finish a whole university and say, I am an engineer, all that we can construct is a traffic light. Even the traffic light, when it is not working, we cannot even come back and say traffic light in Yejumanti. Yes, son, Abba Yebridia, Emma traffic lights be a woman when the traffic light, so must we import a traffic light?
No.
Say Obedu Junction be no the camera BS you are was wutra and also yenya wa high import. What chiro sika what the year no you'll be surprised. Omanga young international national coach men can say a national airline. Yatom
yeni ba kukra and so you see upgrade the airport.
Look at the funny aspect of it. Yeni national aircraft here. And so Yakobo Busia airport obi plane never be see what
no rama your friends
na sa kwens no dey man ya sand akwakotua baby akobo obosi anika it is a wo aircraft no nso kosi efa amanfo kwa won't you get money?
Yes.
A country like Rwanda, a country like Ethiopia, look at the number of flights all. It's which independence.
Kenya Airways, Ethiopia Airline.
And so Ghana Airways, in maybe a chum, na a manful a high edit to one. Yandene say, a year chino, or Pakisi Airport.
And I'm sorry,
and I want a restaurant, and what catch a Ghana Fusi. More moon through aeroplane than moment did you won't This is the kind of leaders we have.
Obi
kobo obusia be ye airport na wa ha no plane ni ho no oba kusu se ani meso me ye bi wo
second phase
baby na eno nso me wi a that same international flight no and samra when we say vision no asa bibia happen until they can't think outside the box obi bekasi ye yawo. But these are simple things. These are simple things. Suku na yakwa. Yes, niema ewo memu ha niema bi ti say masset must we import?
Not at all.
Niema bi ti say toothpick must we import? Ye wo chroma
ana
ye wo ma ayo wo twa
bamboo mi wusi onkofo atwa na na so ma twa na bukam
this is
na omo dey construction na dey construction.
Yes.
And you sisi wona ya share concrete na
and so madam for be owo US papa bi or a professor offer him no catch him say can we get about 100 acres to come and plant bamboo? And I'm say why not? O say because that is another level bia say we move on. And bamboo can be used to do so many things. But when we said we are going to have one district, one factory.
Yes.
Have we considered all these technologies? All that we are interested is yenya oil, yenya lithium.
Yeah.
Nia eni akese beba ho na sika no emu ayeduru. But ye nim say little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Yeah, what minerals na ye betumi dia ebridia, but we are finding it difficult to think. And like I said, Niamapa Namkwem.
Okay.
It is up to Ghanaians to say we have tasted water, which is hot,
yes,
and which is cold.
Yeah.
Let us now try a different liquid.
Okay.
And also, you bet to me, Ehusena and Notifa. Emri biachum na yakusuku na yako dining na yari sardine.
Yeah.
Ina ye kase sardine way. Omanga yetima yan nkoko. Nanso nkosuya crate baako 70 Ghana, 75 Ghana.
Like how?
How many households can afford? These are American say because these are basic things are abufra bi owo fi bi mu a opese abufra no onyiye no obedi nkosia na obenya tomatoes na you understand obenya oil. How much are these basic things? And we hear people giving us promises upon promises, promises upon promises. Meanwhile, we have seen what they have done before. And are we going to say these promises is going to solve our problem? They are going to add more injuries to whatever we have. They are putting salt inside our wounded injury na yenyan. And Ukokan was a hey menka.
I don't know Wakokan.
What then Wakokan was a hi and we are in a crowd and I was saying no in your politics. Mr. Who or memuha. Now you decided not to do politics. Politics will do you.
So you what you say when your politics
will do you. Because now a politician will come to you and then they will decide not to construct your road.
Because you are the opinion leader. Yes, opinion leader needs to speak.
I didn't go here, just say it. When they need vote, they will
come to you now about Kaka. Yeah. I know what you know. Or here now, you went there because who say our power over Nenkofo.
That's it.
And the people don't believe you, the politician again. But ne kasa. So who call the catchers a catcher o manfu. Now manfu near the end to abandon. But Ohini be able to know bedroom the outside into all kasa because of your politics. But why did you go to him?
And that is the first that's the politic. That's the tricks in the politics. When you are not with them and you speak, they tag you. But when you are them, they don't see it. That's why they say the person who is enjoying under a bad system doesn't know the system is bad because he is benefiting from the bad system. But if you are not benefiting and you are feeling the heat, just as some of us and Ghanaians are feeling it, you come out and say it. Sometimes we say it as we see it because we go to the ground.
Yeah.
Me no ka say enra.
Yeah.
Me fruit totro. From Medina. Ibe see 37.
Okay.
I was in the car. From 37 to Circle. Simply to listen to what is going on.
From the ordinary Ghanaian's
point of view. Me shada to nsu. I will one tongue.
Yes.
Those days, insu no 2 cedis. Say 3 cedis 50 pesos. There was a particular in Subia. I know say or friends will be still water and I say for I say energy water.
6 cedis or
something. Now 4 cedis.
6 cedis.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because nipa no general traffic anymore. Or and I believe I want to so. The moment I would dollar because everything is gone up.
But now people also think that what we are experiencing today. Once upon a time, under the NDC government, Ghanaians were still complaining about some certain things. Okay. But why are Ghanaians so addicted to the two main political parties?
That is my worry. That is my worry because
are we afraid to change the two?
We are not afraid. What is happening is that the mentality, the mindset of Ghanaians is that if it is not NDC, it is NPP. That is why some of us, when we are speaking, they say, oh, where are your NDC? Oh, where you are called MPP for Adintino, Adanano. Meanwhile, you have to ask, say, so the man talking, doesn't he have his own conscience? Only a mawofi, only a busianfo, or sorry, I won't face come to tables. Send every say on Kabusio Kayana, on Kogwamunkoto tomatoes, and I say, or share pear, avocado, or onye biana. Sometimes these are questions when you are tagging somebody, you should be asking yourself. On top of Elana, insu on top of Numana, first now, sachet of pure water. I want 30, no, 3 cedis. Ne bring it on 2 cedis 50 pesos. Me kwa kura, me to me swab 10, na me ko. Say be someone say 8 cedis. Every 10 cedis, every 8 cedis. So these are basic things. Now you ask yourself, say, Obi Bakase, Emribia Etchamun, na Niamana Kosro, sir. But Yembi say, Musi, Niamana Kosro. Now, was it the same way now we are contempt nana? Everybody is complaining. Make us say everybody is complaining now. A nice fukan, a doctor fukan, a teacher fukan, a professors. Nananom, ahemfo, ahemia, opinion leaders, just said, Chrome Timamufo one ebo, Chromani nina, obiare kesi, niema maedi. Inti muna a few of people now Montesorono, Modimusi Muntis and niema maedi. And when we speak, not to say Yendi Abodam,
you're partisan.
You understand? That is how come I'm saying, say, this year's election, there should be a change. And it is time to rescue this nation. Okay. The Nkrumah ideas now, Ojaude to Homayen some 50, 60 years ago. Sankaye follows our pattern now, and we have been one of the best nations in the whole world. Ojau akoso modam to Homayen. Have we been able to manage it well? Ojau temamoto way to able to manage it. Ojau chese uko Kumasi shoe factory, housing projects. A lot require a street require Ojija in Nasifunina companies, Tema oil refinery. Ojau, Chase, Niema Onimse Imribi Dunu. We can get oil in this country. Who has that vision? Onimse Abia in the next 50 years, Ghana can discover oil. Until let me build Tema oil refinery. So that when you discover the oil, you can refine it there. What has our leaders done? We have been able to get the oil.
But yet
can we refine them?
That retrogression.
Now what you wako for obi wako je bosian. Bosian na wako je no. Eno bi eno nti wo percentage na unya if oil revenue no e wo form. Because of bosian bo wako akoje. Wo to instead nka obe revamp to na o refine a sikana ebe ko obi krom no nka aba ho because you are refining it. Wo se wo mpe no na rather no obi foforo mfa ni sika mfini krom nso mra na ombesi na oil no on refine wo ho or refine wi a on sa fa ni sika nko ni krom wa wasa ama na sase. How do you think? What you make ultimacy
just a percentage you be bebrebe na o mo fa kra me dwene wa mente ase wo na ama na sase wo oil no say 2 years ade wa be si ade na si wa sase so why then on no greater share of the whole deal than you? Oh yes, so and Sikani Kakrum na was selling na the kuru. I better now dollar and be an hunter. I will see in a hunter.
That is the point. Until anybody telling you say I have arrested the city, I have arrested the dollar, it is fake. It is fake because only so to me, the bigger companies now, a woman who hang in Ghana. Even the telecommunications. Recently, Yatom, the only surviving Vodafone. First in a Ghana Telecom.
Yeah, Ghana Telecom.
And I'm what? Yeah. Oman Penny could for buy no better on 700 million.
Yes.
Me what?
Yeah.
Autumn we in the call Vodafone from them. Vodafone fu we are Nesikano, what they call one chrome. But my main child wadibi say auto credit 2 cities. Now per the statistics no say over 40 million SIM cards are out there. Granted, they say we give it a proportional to all the telecoms. Now Ubianfa be 30 million. Yeah. A day. Do you know the money they make out from me and you? And the nation has no hand in it. So when they are done with all this money, it goes back to their countries. And we are saying, say, we are better managers. We are saying, say, yatisikasu. And accommodate. Ampa yatisikasu. But we don't have people who to manage it. And I'm saying, Ghana, we have everything. But what we are lacking, or the reason why we are suffering, is that we don't have leaders.
But Nana, I don't know, abro, ana nipa boye, anase boapayo, anase minim so menye, ana minim kura. Minim ewo ho. Ena minim menye nso wo ho. Ena abro nso wo ho. But in this scenario, it looks like all the three have been combined. Kamni abum.
Akani nyina abum. Because onimpa before oba abetre konwa no so no den wanka. Onim say ye wotisika so. Onim say se me fa ha na me ye saadi we ya ebema niema bi asese. But wanye obetena so no hu say ei adi emu ye de. Ene ma me hwe me ni mabusue. Na dachi mechi anyira.
Did you say so yemo mind would but onye?
The
first no only interest.
The interest.
But have you forgotten say before your interest to come, there are the people there who brought you to that point. You did one sorry and until I got.
Sir, we say there's something we there is a you see in governance, I say politics and there is something we call squeeze him and leave him small. That is my own term I'm using.
Okay.
Squeeze him, miano.
Okay.
Non kaumu na we janu. Obe janhome. Ha, se say them watomi. That is the kind of politics we do in Africa, especially in Ghana. And that is what the president of the day is doing to Ghanaians. Why am I saying this? On him say, one more command dianga check. Into your do baby no release 100 Ghana. Mabuna ni mranti nyina ni eji. Inti obeja afede 10 days ni kura na me nidi no nne manya ni nyina ma di. No asara miem. No asara jamu kakra bi. So that is the kind of governance erekosoa. Inti no proper vision, no proper planning. All we are doing is that as a warrior live super we are now we are live super what did be a gumbi won't share because we are open term now kwana ehihye a full system no okay nti say ebeye do say nya do the proportion of tomatoes the gene and na what did book be a gum to one blend na uwia wabenum say ye shuru do say dey wo dan say wonni appetite bia nti wanum ntoso yi nti no answer wonum na woko. That is what is happening. Because there's supposed to be a plan. There's supposed to be a direction. There's supposed to be a leader. Are we having a direction? Are we having a leader? Do we have a plan as a nation?
A policy that we are going to follow. Say, this is the policy. Irrespective of whatever you want to do,
because
and why are they not doing it?
It is because we have set our constitution, and I keep saying our constitution is our
problem.
And the earlier we talk about it and do away with it, the better it will help us.
Because book will be a canvas, but you know why?
You know why?
Yes.
It is as simple as ABC. We have given them 4 years mandate. And so when anybody is coming out with a policy, they give a policy geared towards 4 years. And so after 4 years, na policy no ejego. Inti either say policy no ebeye adwuma and I say enye adwuma no. Ni 4 years na ye de man policy no aye ye besa ato aba. Ye to aba o say policy na mo de man no ebeye say simply because on him say after 4 years no is either so be lose and that's all. It is so some we near na for the policy no o hye no eja pansam because idea no the year policy no one man on long term vision into one man in long term vision no niema or the go apono so nyina no I expire.
Yes,
if you know somebody better it will take him some time. Into one said the policy itself is suffering. That is how come most of the policies are yet democracy too muma kabi mamin kabi Mpempenso of 1992 ye 2 ma ya be do na yes yan 4 years no anka ye share na ye use a national development agenda and as a planner ye be propose say 50 years into uba come delay ni so we be ba also okay when I come I'll construct roads and factories uba now ye na Ghana 40 was here they continue with it. Maybe also I will make sure say our education sector, our agriculture sector, but wopotogum in there way so yes adebachi way so yes and there yakofa planting for food and jobs. Meanwhile, this planting for food and jobs is under agriculture policy bia nke dawa
ko bia be this one because bia kasos may agriculture say may agriculture.
And you see every economy, the backbone of every economy is agriculture. Because when somebody or me onya hodi no di adwuma answer na obe me then abe enya aduan efidem enya agriculture.
Yes.
And you see agriculture na nkasa na eda ho no empata ayewe e for agriculture meat ayewe e for agriculture induan na ayedibu e for agriculture. In fact entare ayehye e for agriculture. Books na ye de besua de wo classroom for agriculture
we dua ye de books
na me kan otimase enti ye mbese hu se then en na esi ye nkwansi nka yen agriculture no e be memu haidi intari ayeshe first kwa me nkroma mreso na ye wo cotton factory me bo
we had a cotton factory
enti enya atari a wo she enya agriculture empabu a wo she na ye wo shoe factory. Well, then as I say, you to watch and that's what I have been. I don't know, and you shoot.
And I turn 5 cedi. Well, then I 1 cedi.
Belt a men obo.
Yeah.
And you will it. Inti, you mean glass.
Also glass factory.
Rubber.
Rubber plantation.
Chocolate. Inti, damn pan and here. Because Pubaying. Yawo rivers ni nyina mpatawo.
Yeah.
Have we asked ourselves, say, why are we still importing fish?
But
why are we still importing
meat?
But
are Ghanaians
why are we still importing eggs?
As Ghanaians also not to blame because they know say oh yeah independent body be a waba. So Nana says this is what they have been doing over the years. Believe in me, vote for me, and I'll bring this policy, I'll bring this policy, I'll bring this. They doubt you. They don't simply trust you.
Well, the politicians have made it that way. Because one can sell a day. And they back it with cash. Maybe, cash maybe. They are made to me a number. And he say, Who say, oh, me say, kasa keke na me, because I don't have the money to be spending and to be dashing out. And why would you have to waste your time? But ask yourself, say, who Jessica no fi oni pa kono ho. Now to buy money we are. Ube hu no be my Jessica 4 years.
Yes. When
we are oko. Oko no so once I want to abana man policy ya obeya ebe suit you on no obeya. But in my case, my bamoso many mu nyina na atuatu adwen. Ena sanya ye pese ye no. Many mu nyina na aka. Inti you have the chance to say oh, the way now case ye be you. And sometimes I ask myself, say, young penny for what is she? Dodo na Nkrumah Mreso no.
Oh yes, they were there.
South they
were there, yeah, they were there.
And the kind of enjoyment they were enjoying, they should tell us, say, is it the same enjoyment we are enjoying? Obi Beke say, oh, population has increased. But you see, baby, to say, Tama, friend, Vacu.
Yeah.
Vacu. Volta Aluminium Company
Yes.
Limited. Vacu. When him say, Kwame Nkrumah see no. As at the time no see no. O project is say, by the year 2020 no, ebefa nipa 20,000. But they say, I'm 1,000.
Why?
It's simply because we don't have the foresight leaders. So the person built such a company, knowing say in the near future population will increase, and when the population increases, at least a bibeka.
Yes.
But the projection is that by the year 2020 we will have 20,000 workers at Valco. Go and check. We don't even have up to 1,000. He projected that by the year B, we'll have another refinery, because then we'll be getting our own oil. Into your job space, kakra. Have we been able to make good use of it? Or who said a time will come, we will need more electricity, more energy.
Yeah.
Into Kona Kosha Kusumbu. Have we been able to do another Akosombo? So that's it. Sometimes you ask yourself, say, how come say our generation we are visionless? Let me put it that way.
Yes.
Because somebody will even go and sign an agreement, knowing very well, say, agreement here I'm signing. But because of impunity, because he doesn't care, because after all, Odinisika etobianti, I'll go and sign it. We are you benyano ako and no dream.
Okay. Nana Merchid Avenue Casada, but I said Bassam Avgil Herba Hospital to Safra Sebra Nukuta, the state of the art equipment combined with modern herbal practices and they cure all kinds of diseases, bone fracture, breast cancer, chronic and cancer wound, diabetes 1 and 2, after fibroid, so after hemorrhage, stroke, hypertension, hepatitis, HIV, AIDS, controllable leukemia, and after prostatitis na osasa. Please also visit the hospital and receive the best of treatment with well-trained nurses and doctors. Omo dark man opposite the police station, Accra, Ghana. Put their telephone number on the TV. Nafe Unomundi and Sawaswo. But quickly, this one says, good evening, Sly. This means with the level of our leaders' education, they don't know that they should industrialize this country and save us this youth this. Imagine if our factories are working, all these unemployment problems won't solve. Our leaders use their common sense. Oh, good evening, gentlemen. I think the MPP and the NDC are all the same. They cannot take our motherland to the promised land. We should bring in someone who is not from the two parties, who will prison all those who corrupt from the NDC and the NPP. By doing that, Ghana, our motherland, will be free from corruption and we will move forward. I am catchist. Also, nice program. Keep it up. God bless you and Nana. God bless you too. Nana, quickly, Yamsha, as we are, say, Abaye issue. I don't understand why it should be an issue. It's an issue of let's go and debate.
What is debate?
You could debate what we want to do for the people of this country, me and you. Then the minority says, okay, you be ready media budget. Come to parliament and come and debate us on the media budget. Then somebody says you are running away because you can't say what the people blah blah. Obi so say, Makoye press meeting, usuyebi. When will these things solve our problem?
You see, and you did because you see, your people are suffering. All you can tell us is come and let's debate. The MPs, maybe so, MPs, one constituency. One could be one constituency. One sitting today. Both two parties, yes. They should go to their constituency and do town hall meeting
with the people
and find out what the people have for them.
Don't go and speak to your party people.
Let me say they should go to their various constituencies. That is what I will prefer.
Yeah.
Come to my constituency, like a Kropon constituency. Come, Dokua, you have been the MP, right? So come to the constituency and come and tell the people of a Kropon constituency, say, I've been able, since I'm MP for 2 terms, I have been able to do ABCD, change the lives of the people, make sure, say, this and that, and when you are able to do that, then you can go and tell whoever we want to become the president to debate, because you have done your part. And you are saying, say, Obimra na ombe debate. You see, the debate nankasa no kran, it should be done at constituency levels.
Okay.
Not
the national level back up.
Because you see, the president is at the top.
Yeah.
He assigns ministers. The MPs,
the DCs,
want to wire one ejuma. Yes. The president cannot be everywhere. So this debate should be between the people on the ground, not to sit on national television and be talking.
Be asking questions and answer. But when the people at your constituency are some now can generally, but
also why adosu to kwamoso to mango asulor.
Yes.
Bro,
never busa for say my yell.
Not ben until faso. Near who say why and I say 1 year. You cannot sit in the comfort of your house.
Decide for the people in there.
No.
In the other countries.
You see, this is what happens. So UGJ Amman Foswa. They keep telling us anything they want. The executive, the legislator, the presidency, ya so one swama. Won't you why one day? Into no pebia no catching. Article 71 holders. Yes. We have been pampering them until all the time they just tell us anything they want. And it is about time we need to tell them, say, look, we brought you into power to come and serve us, but you are rather allowing us to be serving you. Yabema mufia tinem. Yabema mafriaka. One Land Cruiser sa wukita ne boya.
Yes, kaketwa.
That Land Cruiser si obi o wako parliament 4 times. Every year bia oje foforo.
I'm say why do we continue to say that? Because it is given to them on loan. So on one kasa ne personal pocket.
enye aban sika do tua na so na sen obekwa goto ana obekwa koje me no ti hei ye bre ye beka se ye kwa koje loan credit akwa ko to Camry so sometimes when they talk they think say won ko na say me nyanse wo wiase ni nyina wo eda won tim enti say compulsory sabe one sign here what be ma
no I had to tell one kind of medium
that's okay
because me will be that and I mean to tua
say we say loan enti compulsory one go ho nyina no we use I know some MPs they don't even have the Land Cruiser. They don't need it. Look, I keep saying, why would somebody in Greater Accra demand his own Land Cruiser? And left to me alone. And if I happen to be a president, this is what I will do. One, I'll build an MP's village.
Okay.
Assassinate that. Sasa ye abain nene nkrofu we I will use all those places to build MP's village. Abrosanga twice because wo tukwan a wo ko tena abrosan bi a ebi wo 55 ene na sefu. You convert it 2-bedroom apartment. Opening bia so abufra bia wo di 20 you can go and live on your own.
You move out.
Enti see you constructed this is MP's villa. Esi wo kakra afebo Ufi parliament away film. Na yenya bus. Ebesi villa ho. Yenim time a work parliament.
Yes.
So person ko your personal way a. Ya ma loan. Wan kasa you kotokum sika.
Yes.
Na fakoto ka o feel say ebe ye ode. Who constituency na wo ho no. Ye de e bia pick up back esi ho.
Yes.
Ubedu a fire all rounds. O man ka hin e bebo. You understand? But in all this, they know, say, when they do it, when in Yasikana, when Yasisian. So they will not push for it. You have been able to push for job 600.
Yes.
A time came, was it they wanted to expand the chamber. In Kagana, for any Ambrea,
the Kaipa,
any Ambrea, and go expand the chamber. And Kawanga said, you more MPs hiding. Now, what you more MPs Luguma? And yet public person in here. Inti na mene de bia e be kwa koye adwuma mu ye den ne de kwa kwa. Meanwhile no ne ye pese wonye man no wonye. Yeti ya wo pass laws bebiri a e ma ye ho chire ye kan wotie. Wo pass e-levy ye ka won pass bed tax won pass covid levy. Chese but bisa hu say adan na yen de ye can one person obey but one day de e compose say yetiase it means something is wrong. And when a minority decide for the majority it becomes a problem. When a few people decide for the masses a time will come when the masses decide say oh sorry it becomes chaos. That is what happened in Kenya. A few people sat in the comfort of their home, decided, said, this is what we want to embark on. And when the youth decided, say, hey, we will not agree. Baby. And one thing I make us see, say, yande, oh, ya babunu, onim, ya how, debia edananu, na debia otuwana monga. Ebe
oh, yes.
Yes. Because yen ne did that. Obi beka yen na compare trader.
Yeah. He has traveled,
you understand?
Wide and far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inti onim sania woni nipa.
And he understands the youth.
That is the point. But obi o wa on for brebia mu da. Wo wu no to. Sare so. Inti anu ani say okonanim sa. Yeah. Na masa ko kukuru so be president. Ebe wi achi no onfa nipa mpo nya hwe. Krama humrase. Opedompe fi nchen a obetafru mu a wodi mani wie na ne se be ye din wie a ukon ho a anasa wodi dompe na man no wo ye se wo kwa kofa.
Hey, emba ho. Ona aduma biti dey.
To zeneti. Enti Ghana fu mumayema yeni now. The usual MPP NDC is killing this nation.
The duopoly is too much.
And look, if we are able to balance the equation and make sure say we bring another person on board who will not be winner take all, who will be all inclusive, who will make sure say he unites this nation, who will make sure say the politics now a politics of the truth and nothing by the truther. I think say it will help us as a nation. And so let us start to prepare our minds going forward. Mobeti say yemubinu yerekasapa. We will be writing, we will be talking, and we will be telling Ghanaians the real state of the nation, the real state of the economy. Because as we speak, people will have to answer. People will have to show for Bosnia yakwakobo. Because of a slide.
Yeah.
Don't mean call bank in Kokase Oko Bosnia. Ako yenfu na mfaswaba. Nebe wiachino oka koto Land Cruiser na oka koto car. Car no dey bia ube fuel.
The maintain.
Ube maintain.
Maintenance crash sikasam.
Just say bia okoto say we dey be taxi. I know they metiwase. But in our part, our leaders have been able to borrow and borrow to a tune of 50.9 billion.
Serious.
And this money, nipa na woko Jesus can if you want. Woko wonkruma wonbi se wonse sika hin wode ye won alorokwan. Sika hin in wode bue factories. Sika hin in wode CC school dan. Sika hin wode see stadiums. Say football. Adan income.
Yeah. Very
Senke abambi a oje mabunu and not in mabuna say na all investing in sports nko man mu kwakra nko komo ere ni. But we don't even have stadiums. We don't have parks. Amofra betumi edisu agoro na ya discover talent. Say park ni nyina mpanyefo na afomafa. Say
we don't go buy AstroTurf 150 riyamayen.
Why you agree was so there after why you have
150 AstroTurf
AstroTurf a yin why was so awure woni ma awure
nine
awure
and nature talent no.
How many talents do we have? Ya born form an echo ya America to form an echo AstroTurf no. Does it take track and field event? No. It's only football.
That's only football.
Inti our runners are all running to other countries to take citizenship. Into Ubashana, Obi Oru high jump, Emma Canada, no Ghana. All Africa we Olympic Games here were queen. Uba who Ghana for what to Mirikama UK, Britain, what to Mirikama USA. Ghana for Boboma, other countries.
Yeah.
Simply because we have not been able to nurture our talent.
Spain for J Cup, we said Ghana Nina Sheffield.
Now, even England team, look around. That's not Ghanaians. You understand? You understand? But me Jamie say Ghana for in some many of us like it is not about debate.
Yeah.
It is not about who has more lyrics or who has sweet words. It is about what we stand for as a Ghanaian and the vision that we think say in the year 2035 where will Ghana be? That is what we need to think of. And for me, in the year 2035, I want to see Ghana as one of the richest countries, like the USA, the Japans, the Koreans. Then people can also come to us to borrow. Now they be of a slide. They be an yakosre of a mambrivi kakra. They be also
all right, thank you very much. We leave it here. We'll be back tomorrow. Yatwa diakasuni na iti muna Wednesday na all launching the bid to lead the PNC party. You ever said yes, yeah. Bye bye for now.